Okay, I'm back. Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft with me, Mr. Fox. And today, we're in Shelby County. Who would have thought? So, oh god, things are tricky, you know? So I just came back after being on another break. You believe I take this amount of breaks? Yeah, it's quite amazing. We are... Okay, so what's going on here is basically... I'm just gonna say, I've cancelled the water treatment plant. One, because it's not needed. I don't want to do it. If you check the lore and the canons, it literally doesn't need to exist. Right? Because our world, right, has basically redefined its own realisticness. And I know there's an amount of roleplay, but if you can put down in the comments what amount of roleplay you can do with a water treatment plant, then I'll build one. But instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish with the overworld. So I'm going to be finishing up the overworld, which means essentially adding more hills, mountains. I'm going back to the regular Minecraft trees. I've been thinking about it for like a few minutes. Right? And I'm just like, custom trees are so complicated. Yeah, sure, the one custom tree I could build is nice. But to be honest, Minecraft gives a nice enough tree that I kind of like. Like, if you get them in right shadows, they look kind of nice. Otherwise, it's just going to be a lot of that. I mean, yeah, sure, maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm just not disappointed with these. Oh, well, especially these, but maybe these, yeah. I'm just not very good at trees. So I guess I'll just have to kind of leave it. Or I'll have to look up YouTube tutorials. Which will kind of tarnish my record of having no tutorials up until this point. But, I mean, I'm allowed one. Right, I've been doing this for 7 years, so I'm allowed one tutorial. So, what I'm gonna do here is glitch Gly, the man, the legend, the man, the myth, the legend. Also, did I mention I removed the highway? Anywhere? No, I don't think I did. I removed the highway because one day I was looking at it and it was very obstructing and it was ugly, and so I removed it. I thickened out this river. And, I got over. So, what I'm planning to do here, in the spots I'm sure won't be real estate. Yeah, this is actually kind of turning into a nice lake. I might make this go out a little bit more, just so it looks a bit cooler. Right, because it looks very, I don't like how that looks right now. I want to put a mountain where I was kind of looking. Not a mountain, but like a nice hill. Put some birch trees on top of it. Which again, the regular birch trees, I'll look at them and I'll see if there's anything I can change. But at the end of the day, the only tree I'd actually want to change are the tall spruce trees. That's it. So guys, I'm going to throw down a big hill, then slap some birch trees on it. I'm going to do my usual stone boulders bone structure because it just works a lot better. Also, I do want a road to come around here so you can basically go around the mountain, so it'll be all kind of interesting. But I'm so glad to have the highway gone because it was so obstructive and ugly. Okay, bye-bye. Alrighty, guys. Hello, we're back. So I'm on top of this, you know, nice hill. It's right across from the tracks. It's actually the largest, I think, that I've made today. Well, I made the other one like 2 days ago, but whatever. Now, I decided to do something fun. I was gonna put just a simple lake in the middle of this area. But I decided, let's go with something different. You know? Well, I'm gonna go and throw show you how many levels I gained organically. So, now keep in mind, if this was 118, imagine the depth of that thing. Finally! An actual use for the depth. Alright, well I think I'm about ready to see this. It's not fully done though. You ready? Oh my god! That's a drop. Also, I figured out that if I do this again in Kansula City, I'll be able to probably reach the height of the world. It's just that there needs to be room for the city, so I can't really do that. Which is kind of a shame if you think about it, but I mean, this still looks cool. And then, if I... What kind of fireworks do you give me if I... Firework rocket. Is it just regular ones? Okay. I think there might be weak ones, but it doesn't. I might also change this to stone. This is scary. I don't know, should it be wider? Oh, feels deeper. That's what I'm telling you, it needs to be a much taller. Oof. Now you can imagine at some point that I put a cave down there for people to come across and find. So I'd like there to be just 2 of these in the world. So this one and then maybe 1 in Kansula City. But again, I don't really know about that. The one in Lexington I think was pretty tall. But I can't really make that any taller, and I don't really want to do this to that one. And then of course you have the added heights. I mean, what does it go to, like 356? It's pretty tall, to be honest. It's too tall for anyone. Oh gosh. No. Oh, can I? Perfect. I don't know why I did that, but that was pretty fun. Yeah, I want to find out. Oh, good, it's 319. That's a bit of an update. It was 256 last time, so I mean, if you think about it, very tall. Best days of my life. Okay, hello everyone, it's me, your old pal Mr. Fox. I'm back. It's been a while for me. For a few days, we lost the internet. It was dark times for me. Dark times. But we're back. I'm back in full swing, not squeam. And I'm excited to bring you this, and trees. Now again, we're sticking with basic trees because I don't have a problem with them. They're really just, you know, they do the job. As you can see in the middle part right there, if I haven't shown it in the last clip, which I'm sure I have. I do remember filming it. But we got this. Now a lot of people would suggest to add like vines or leaves and all that kind of stuff like going down here, so it would look like cooler and whatever. But I mean, this is not the cool one. This is the basic one. Because I want to have one in Zorcadia, right? A land that we often forget about, mainly because we don't need to remember it every second of our lives. I'm going to have a mountain. Maybe a volcano. Maybe something. I don't know. It would actually work if it was the volcano. That'd be really cool. Basically, I want to have the volcano be built like a normal mountain, but it painfully goes to world height. The reason I want to do with do that is basically have this, but the toppest block is at 319. Probably not exactly 319, so like I have room for trees and stuff. But if you could imagine this but taller, and then a whole bunch of cave systems underneath it with like diamonds and all that. In Torcadia there'll be diamonds in the caves, but in here, this is just a weird hole that has happened in the world. I don't know why it's happened. It's just a thing that happened, I guess. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys. There's a lot of trees here. And the reason I also want them to be basic is because I'm imagining at some point that, you know, somebody will be on the run. And so they'll like want to chop down a tree. I don't want them to like stress out about it. Because if they chop down, let's say, that tree, right, and they be a gentleman about it and they like replant, then that's good. But if it's a tree like this, like, you know, it's all dolled up and it's all pretty, and then when they tear it down, they're like, oh boy, those leaves aren't leaving. Ever. So it's like, it's a question that is quite tricky to ask. Like, my eyes do get drawn to that a little bit more, mainly because it just looks different. But I really, I can't. I can't afford to do it, I'm afraid. That one looks fine anyway. So guys, let's do something a little bit fun. A few weeks ago, I wanted to say, hey, what if we made a tower out of every block? And it went well, it was fun and all. But this time, I want to go a little bit crazier, right? I know that a tower for every block would look a little bit insane, but this is Atrix. It's different. It's very, very different. So what I'd like to do, probably off camera a little bit later, is I'm going to try and involve every block, but just a little bit more uppy and like bigger windows and black bits around it. Might not even just be one tower, it might be like 2 or 3. But anyway, what I would like to do now, I think all the roads are hooked up again, is I'd actually like to move to here. I'm not going to build the every block towers yet. I don't know where they're going to go, but I want them to go somewhere, and I want it to be like, wow, that's every block. Pretty much. Like, I want to put all the whites together, all the sands together, all the reds, blues, and whatever, and it's gonna be like a big freaking thing. Like, it's gonna be, maybe I do build it now, I don't know. Where would I like it to go? Because apparently we're supposed to have the end of town around here, so I don't really want to go further. So maybe like, yeah, maybe back here. This could be a good place. And we could like bring that so it goes around, do some more buildings there, do some more buildings there. Do a back road going into an alleyway. I mean, does that sound good enough to you? I think that sounds good enough. And then some more buildings here. Alleyway right here to lead like out. You know, just like, well, yeah, an alleyway. Some more buildings here, because I want to fill up this area because it's too flat and boring. I know that some people, you know, I'm supposed to leave real estate, you know, for people to build, which is fine. I just want to fill in this, like, little area. Although, I mean, technically, yeah, you're supposed to leave this empty. However, people can buy it. Oh, God. Yeah, because I don't want to leave this empty, because it looks like it should continue. And it looks like it has to continue, so therefore it will. It's not like I'm going to take the entire land of the entire place. And apparently we're players, citizens, whatever we're calling them these days, they're supposed to be building their industry in the industrial area anyway. So it's like, I'm going to have to make a bunch of roads near the train station. Like how I did in Transporian Town, leaving it open for people to build. I don't know how long this video has gone on for, but I don't really mind, to be honest. I like my videos being long and entertaining and full of stuff. So set, polished, and the site. Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft with me, Mr. Fox. There's no door in that building. I'd like you to not draw attention to it. So, I've been here for not too long now, and I've thrown down some buildings. So we got this one, that one, and that one. And then I also threw down some leaves and some bushes and even a little bit of parking, which can probably be extended down to that area, so it fills up a little bit more. So, I don't really know what area this would be considered, but they're very nice buildings, and they would be front windows, but there's no interior, and so we'll do our usual thing, which is this. Grab black concrete, and then boom. Just so then you can see there's a door. Some of the buildings won't have a visible door, but that's just because I don't really know why, to be honest. There's going to be another building going there. It's going to be a skinny and small one. I'd want to say this will just be plants, you know, because I don't want to put buildings in every single area of every single square, because I don't know, it just feels too repetitive then, in a certain way. Although there's a lot of places that do need buildings, so I will add buildings where that is needed. I got the road coming back here, like all the way around, and then there's the little back alley road, which you can already see that we're getting an atmosphere here. So I want to bring one or two more buildings there, one building there, maybe one building right there, and the city or the town. Well, it's a city. Yeah, the city won't proceed basically past this point. So this area will all be trees and probably a hill around this area, because I don't know why, I kind of like hills. That will be redeformed. That road goes off to Miniville, or I guess technically the biomes, which kind of makes sense that they would go to the desert or like the mesa, because there are roads in our world, you know, Earth and all that kind of stuff that kind of just go to biomes, so it makes sense technically. Welcome back. Hello, it's me again, Mr. Fox. So we're down here at this sort of side street, and it's looking really good. I've changed and added a few things, obviously, like some leaves, changed up that roof, dang it, to make it a little bit more detailed. Looks really good now. I added a peaky roof, peaky blinders, and it's of copper, because I'm not happy with the amount of copper that I'm using, because the amount that I'm currently using is none. So what I really want to increase that to is 1, and this is 1. That wide windowed building is looking really good. I really like how it looks. This is one heck of a building right there. Then we got this building. You can see that right there. It looks really nice. That's actually one of the... I don't have many peaked roofs. I want to try and do a few more, and then I want to like add some rounded bits to the corners of buildings, like maybe even this one, just to bring a little bit of variety to it. Wow, look at that building. So I actually have to fix the windows. So you can see some windows right up there have a little bit of powder in front of them. So this is looking really good. Now, I think I am just gonna end the video, to be honest with you, because it's gonna take a little while more for me to get, you know, this square going around, which by the way looks really good. I really like how that purple and blue building is. It is that terracotta is actually blue terracotta, but it is, we all know it to be purple. So yeah, I want another sort of style like that, but just over here, but there won't be as many back windows. Like, as you can see, there's a lot of back windows, and it's very open. I'm imagining at some point that something shady will go down here. And in case you're wondering if this area is done, no, nothing is done. I'm planning to add bins, leaves, probably, yeah, air conditioners, ventilators, ladders. That needs to be upgraded majorly. It doesn't even need to be that wide anymore because there's no map in there. Oh, actually, it doesn't need to be that wide. But yeah, everything's coming along well. I just really want to upload this video for you guys. So if you guys have enjoyed it somehow, because I loved it, to be honest with you. Like, I love adding more buildings to the place. What I think I'll do is something a little bit more natural next time. Might actually release a Miniville video soon, because I'm gonna switch gears a little bit. I usually do that because if I don't, then my buildings will kind of look the same. I'll get fed up of it, and then nobody will like them. But yeah, this will happen over time. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. I never sign off like that, but that's how I do it now. Bye bye.